What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here to back for Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, so we're going to be covering one of the new, not necessarily new units, but one of the units that is on the worldwide ticket summons that you guys can be doing summons for with your tickets. More or less, the weirdest way to put that, and stones, but that was the weirdest way for me to word that, but I did it anyway. We're going to be doing the 23rd World Tournament Goku. We are going to be breaking down him in a how-to-build kind of situation, even though I don't know why I said kind of, because that's what it is. But he is a showdown for the world's strongest Goku is the name of the unit itself. His leader skills are, I don't know why I said category skills. Leader skills are Earthbred Fighters or Powerful Comeback, Key 3, 170 to stats, plus an additional HP attack and defense of 30% for characters who also belong to the Battle of Fate or World Tournament category. His super is called the Meteor Combination. Greatly raises attack for one turn, causes immense damage to enemy, and lowers attack. Passive skill, All of One's Might, activates the entrance animation upon the character's entry once only, guards all attacks for one turn from the character's entry turn. Key +2, and attack and defense of 101% for 5 turns from the character's entry turn, so he has a guaranteed guard turn 1, so you really want to make sure he gets hit as much as he can, because of the rest of his passive. Key 3, 150 at the start of turn to attack and defense, plus an additional attack and defense of 10% with each attack received, up to 100%. Attacks effective against all types when only facing one enemy. High chance of nullifying Ki Blast super attacks directed at the character, so 50%. High chance of guarding all attacks, so again another 50%. Launch an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack for 4 turns when the guard is activated, so 70% chance when guard is activated. So for the first turn it's guaranteed. Plus an additional defense of 20% whenever guard is activated, up to 100%. So again, really why you want to emphasis on letting him get hit in slot 1 with the guard. Plus an additional attack and defense of 150% and launches an additional super attack and guards all attacks starting from the turn in which the character or an ally's revival skill is activated. So he has a standby phase, which he stands by for 4 turns. His standby condition can be activated when HP is 59% or less starting from the 6th turn from the character's entry turn, which not that bad, honestly. And then in his standby state, the Last Gasp is the name of the passive skill. Unable to attack except when the finished skill is activated. Allies Key 3 and attack of 59%. Earthbred Fighters category allies 50% defense. World Tournament category allies 50% defense, self-excluded for both. Foresees enemies super attack. Revives with 59% HP recovered when the character or ally in the same turn is KO'd. Plus an additional 590% when the finish effect is activated. Counters with super intense power against the enemy who KO'd the character or ally attacking in the same turn, and it activates when the revival skill is activated. So this is a revival finish standby skill thing. So it's something you want to put him in a spot where you know you're going to get supered, let him get bodied, get that free KO, all that extra free damage, and then come back in this state even stronger. So how do you want to build this man? He's a little odd. He's a little different in my opinion. He has no crit built in. He does have additionals built in, right? So how I built mine personally is top left. It's a little different. Top left, I went, because he has 5 built-in crit technically. So we'll go top left. He has 6 crit or 6 additional, 8 crit top left, and on the bottom I gave him 9 additional and 3 crit. So total he has 15 additional, 11 crit. 15 additional, 11 crit with no dodge, right? Mind you, 15 additional, 11 crit, no dodge. But across the board for his skill orbs, let me break down why I went 15 and 11 first, just a little bit so it's understood. I went 15 and 11 because he only has the guaranteed guard for the first turn. And yes, he does get this buff when he gets hit, but he does not get this additional 20% when he is being attacked if guard is not activated. So if guard is not activated for some reason and the 50% chance does not proc, he is just taking hits, all he's going to get this and that's it. So you're literally just going to have this stat buff here and this stat buff here of the 100%. You're not getting this additional 20 if the guard does not activate. And he does not have any form of damage reduction at all. So if the guard does not activate, you are just taking this straight defense. He does not raise his defense on his super at all. So that's kind of the part of the reason why I went additional and crit. Because, hear me out, on the skill orbs, I went additional, I went, for some reason, back at this point, recovery dodge. But I went straight dodge across the board. Along for the bottom is what I'm going to change it to. I'm going to go dodge probably crit for bronze, dodge additional for silver, and dodge crit for gold. So literally dodge across the board. So my Goku actually is sitting at 15, 15, and 11 for additional crit and dodge in that order. 15, 15, and 11. But overall, without any skill orbs attached, mine is looking at 15 additional, 11 crit. Yeah, 11 crit and no dodge. So, again, really straightforward, really, really good unit if you guys can happen to get this guy. He leads a pretty solid category in Earthbred Fighters. So that fits a lot of the newer units we have gotten, except for the extreme units for most of the parts. But this guy's really good, and he fits pretty well on the team, to be honest. On his team he's running, and he actually has some pretty good 200% leaders, if I remember right. Yeah, he's got a pretty good batch of 200% leaders, with this Goku being one, this Goku being one, and this pairing here, the Vegeta, as well as this counterpart here. But that's really all I got to say for this unit. It's very straightforward. This guy's pretty good. You just really need to maximize on the amount of hits he can get when he has his guaranteed guard to build up those stats. Because once that point is gone, he has almost nothing to protect him later on in the fight. So that's where the dodge really comes in on mine. And the reasoning I put that dodge there where I did. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back here. Also, which one thing before I back out here really quickly and sign out, make sure if you guys have any questions about why I build, leave it in the comment section below. And if you want any specific builds as well, leave it in the comment section below. I've already had one request recently that is wanting to be done as a guide build, which I will be covering here shortly. But if you guys have any guides you would like to see done or how to builds or whatever, just go ahead and leave that in the comment section below. I will see you guys next time.